You think the significance of a world championship means anything? Boy, does it.
Wow. So, who's going to be the spoiler?
Well, Max has come in here so far and been that guy, hasn't he? He's knocked a few out of the hunt and put himself right into position. Can he continue it for one more round? And McElrath and Anstey right next to each other, elbow to elbow, as they get ready for this final run to that first corner of chaos.
Yeah, and I believe, looking down the line there, that nobody is on McElrath's left. The gate, it must be Jace Owen's gate, who's
now open there.
Who hasn't lined up yet. So that, yeah, see right there, just behind the 32nd board. There's actually a couple bikes missing.
Yep.
I love it. They're right next to each other, elbow to elbow, bar to bar, for the SX2 world title.
There's a possibility here tonight that McElrath might not even win a GP race here tonight and can win the title. The world championship is on the line. Anstey and McElrath screaming towards the first corner. Here comes the chaos. Who's going to come out? Anstey trying to get inside. Not going to happen. McElrath puts a couple of bikes between him and Anstey. Anstey with a great corner at the next turn, and McElrath has the lead. Anstey's back and forth, and Max has to get going. Tanti sits in third. Seeley's down 3 GP races in a row.
So is Chisholm. McElrath was second around the first turn.
Here comes Anstey. Max Anstey in the black riding gear on the 99 just in front of Blows. He's trying to catch up to Aaron Tanti, who won the last GP, to get himself a shot of catching McElrath.
Oldenburg could have been the spoiler. He grabbed the whole shot. McElrath moved him out of the way. Makes a bunch of mistakes, and Oldenburg misses the triple, goes back to 10th. He was fast enough to win this. Watch. Oldenburg tries to block him out. Boom, white bike goes to the lead. Now watch what happens with Oldenburg. Hits a tough box, feet off. Carnage in the second turn there. Brown, Seeley down again. Chisholm down again. Tanti and say, oh, look at the far right there. Nicoletti off the track. Oh, feet off, and then Oldenburg has to check up a little bit.
Oh, and then Blows got into the back of Tanti there. Almost took himself out. And here comes Anstey. Anstey trying to get to the inside on Tanti. Max looking for a way around. Now he'll try the high line. He'll split lanes here. Take the opposite lane. Tighter line through there. Cuts back across.
And see how you can quad in?
Inside goes Max with the block move. He's going to take the position away from Tanti. So now the two with the best shot at the championship run 1 and 2. It's McElrath and Anstey to decide it.
So, Ralph, even if Anstey goes to lead and McElrath was second, McElrath still wins it. So, hold on, let's go on board here. Pin right replay.
That's Tanti. He's giving the view as Anstey gets around.
Yeah, so even if Anstey makes the pass from the lead on McElrath, McElrath still has the points. So if you're Anstey, you need to give McElrath a shove. You need to put him up.
It needs to be a very aggressive pass.
You need to disrupt him because you have extra points that you need to make up. Both riders look like they were so serious about this, and I wonder how clean they're gonna race it.
Hey, it's for a world championship. Anything goes, and we're almost halfway home. Remember, this third and final GP race is longer than the previous 2. We ran those at 6. This one is 10.
And if you're McElrath, you have to ride the wheels off of that Rick Ware racing machine to earn this world title. Don't allow Anstey to catch up. Don't give him the opportunity. You've got 6 more laps to become a world champion.
Here's Anstey and the whoops, Jeff.
Look how chewed up the whoops are. They are really difficult here tonight, and these edges can really catch you off guard. See, the bike starts to huck-a-buck back and forth a little bit, and then he just lands it perfectly into the turn.
Anstey giving it everything he has on the 99. And Rick Ware and his wife Lisa not here in Melbourne this weekend. Of course, Rick also involved in IndyCar racing, NHRA drag racing, and NASCAR competition. He's got race teams competing all over the globe, Jeff.
Well, it's 5:42 in the morning where he's at on the East Coast.
I believe he's at Homestead with his NASCAR team this weekend.
Okay.
Probably watching this and going crazy.
Yeah, I mean, so incredible for the Rick Ware and the other teams that have invested in this championship.
Did you see him fighting to get through that rut?
Yeah, that rut's getting really nasty right now.
That's going to give Anstey an opportunity to close in. He's within a second now of Shane McElrath with just 4 laps remaining. Watch this again. You can see McElrath struggling to get through that rut.
Look how deep that rut was, like deeper than the axle, you know?
Here's Anstey on the 99.
Here
and
we
the
go.
mechanics trying to cheer them on.
Yeah, you see the rags waving, the pit board's out. This is it. This is for the title.
For a world championship here tonight.
Lap 7 of 10. I tell you what, they've paced out. They're both running equal lap times last time around. 49.1. I mean,
McElrath, such a seasoned veteran.
I mean, both riders are.
Yeah,
right?
no doubt about it. But I mean, we've seen Shane battle for Supercross championships, Jeff. He's used to being at the front of the field for this. This is the best shot Max has ever had, and it's for the biggest championship he can win, a world championship.
There it is.
Pit board saying, come on, you can bring this thing home. A couple more laps to go.
And, you know, by the time we get to lap 9 or 10, we might have some lapped riders playing a part in this also.
And Jeff, I just got a text from Rick Ware coming in. He says, yes, I'm watching Ralph, and I'm losing my mind. Hang in there, Rick. Shane's trying to bring it home for you.
Yeah, and if you think about Shane McElrath's career in AMA Supercross, he was second twice, but now he could possibly be the world champion.
Chad.
Guys, what I think is very impressive, listening to you guys talk about the 2 veterans out front. Aaron Tanti has not raced Supercross, to my knowledge, in the last 3 years because of COVID here in Australia. So really impressive what he's doing tonight.
Great point, Chad, and he sits 3rd right now. He won race number 2 and was right in the thick of things last night here with the season opener for the Australian Championship. Expect to see great things out of Aaron Tanti in the future.
Yeah, we're on board with him now, but I tell you, his Supercross riding is exceptional. Great technique. He's very smooth on the bike. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Needs to be a little quicker than what he is right now to run with these 2 gentlemen.
Here we go, watching Shane McElrath putting that left foot down. Jeff sliding through that dirt. Flying that bike.
Look at that, just perfect downside.
Yeah, landing with the throttle on, so as soon as that rear wheel hits that Australian dirt, it's just driving it forward. And the 12 out front looking to put a number 1 on that bike here in another lap.
There it is.
Last lap here in Melbourne. Shane McElrath looking to bring a world championship back to Mooresville, North Carolina, the home of the Rick Ware Racing Team. McElrath, the North Carolina native himself. What a night it could be for Rick Ware Racing and Shane McElrath here in Melbourne, Australia.
And Anstey has tried everything. The British rider has done everything he could to try to catch McElrath, but he's just not close enough to make a pass or make anything happen. McElrath has ridden the perfect third final here.
It has been a fantastic... Oh, Anstey's right there! Final corner coming up. Anstey thinking about it. The checkered flag awaits. Shane McElrath is your SX2 World Champion in the Supercross World Championship in the pilot season for 2022 as he wins it here in the final GP in Melbourne, Australia. Congratulations to Rick Ware Racing and Shane McElrath on the World Championship in SX2.
Wow. Oldenburg right there, high-fiving him. All the riders showing so much respect. There really is a lot of camaraderie here in World Supercross also because of the setup. They spend a lot more time together than what they do traditionally.
Shane McElrath, born in Asheville, North Carolina, the beautiful mountain city there, hometown of Canton, North Carolina. And as we said, Rick Ware Racing out of Mooresville.
And
Race City, USA, Jeff, they call Mooresville, North Carolina, and now they can call it a World Championship hometown because Rick Ware Racing